Fuga. Happy brand new day, Bantwana Baseka, Dumelang, Dumedisko, Butbolona, DJ Sbuda Budu Sonche Buputuenu. Thank you so much for joining me today. Like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know that Uputsubu drops episodes at 5 o'clock every morning. And he calls it the 5 a.m. club, Kostinas Vuanai, Rutsuhalena every morning. Every day, guys, make sure that you're here with me on the DJ Sbu YouTube platform. I want to appreciate you. I want to tell you that I love you. I want to tell you that I want you to succeed. I want you to become a better person. I want you to personally develop yourself. I want you to work on yourself. And I want you to succeed bigger and better than you've ever fathomed in your wildest dreams. And you are capable of doing all of that. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You're capable. You're talented. You're smart. You are incredible. I believe in you, so stop believing in yourself. What are we focusing on in this morning's episode? People are weird, you know? Have you ever wondered and looked at human beings and be like, you know what? I don't understand human behavior. Some of the things that make successful people successful is understanding human behavior. It's like me when I sell this mofai can in the street. The way I would communicate with that mama is different from the way I would communicate with the 21-year-old. Good afternoon, my brother. How are you doing? I'm great. My name is Busiso. Lovely to meet you. You know, it's different from the way I would communicate with the taxi driver. It's time Sanbona Nishan Bab. Siyabonga igama lami nguSibusiso ngiyajabula ukunibona baba. Ngiyazi ukuthi I know cha niyasebenza la kodwa you know what I mean, like I know human behavior and I know what most likely the type of response I might get from this person. I'm just making an example from somebody who might be selling in the street. It's the same concept that you use wherever you go, in a boardroom, in a business environment, in a church environment, in a wedding environment, in a religious environment, in a party environment. You have to understand human behavior. And you have to have lived life. You have to live life to understand sort of how people behave and why they do certain things. And you have to apply yourself to read more, to understand people more. Extremely important. It'll help you understand human behavior. So this is what I've done. I've gone out and I've put out 5 books that I've compiled that I think these books can help you understand human behavior better. www.ekasinobleproperties.com is a project that I'm busy with, and we are currently developing the Ngonyama Lifestyle Estate in North Riding Equestrian Estate in the north of Johannesburg. Beautiful piece of land. We've got hectares and hectares and hectares of land. We've got a river flowing through the estate. We're going to be building amazing houses there. People are investing, buying themselves some land there, starting from 200,000, 250,000, 300,000, 350,000, 400,000, etc. And the value is even double. It's more. But we've gone even over and above that because a lot of people are saying, we can't afford about 200,000, 400,000. Can't you guys create a stock file? Some of us are not interested in owning a piece of land in that estate, but we want to become property investors because we know when our money is sitting with the bank, it's always depreciating in value every year. So can't you guys come up with some sort of a crowdfunding platform like a stock file for us to invest in? That's when we created the Noble Property Stock File. Click the link in the description. It'll take you to the stockfella.com platform. That's where you'll find the Noble Property Stock File, which is an initiative by ekasinobleproperties.com and stockfella.com. You'll find out about some of the things that I'm doing because I am in real estate development in South Africa. We are taking back the land. We're taking the land back by following the rules and regulations of the government and dividing this land, rezoning it so we can give it to our people in a more affordable way. Anyway, let's talk about human behavior, and I'll talk about it sometimes from the perspective of me being a salesperson, me being somebody who sells, somebody who interacts with people from time to time, somebody who's done television presenting, radio presenting. Now I'm doing podcasting as an entrepreneur, as a hustler, as a book author, as a public speaker, and as a DJ and a music producer, a musician. I have been really blessed in my life to have travel the world and having had to experience all sorts of different people, different cultures, different parts of Africa, different parts of the world, different continents, different countries, and different provinces in my home country, South Africa. So that's the reason why I created these books and I compiled these books so that I can recommend you these books so you can go read them. Guys, don't only consume this content and not act. Consume this content and go act. And you need to remember, I'm going to, guys, bombard you with a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of content. And you only have 24 hours to go and act. Because as soon as you don't act on the content I'm giving you today, I'm giving you more content tomorrow. So if you're not reading these books that I'm recommending, or at least maybe one book, then you're going to get more tomorrow. And the information just keeps on piling up and piling up and piling up. And some people ask me like, why are you the most credible person for me to learn from? Because I've written best-selling books, because I've created brands, because I've created successful companies. I've made myself a success. I was successful from an early age, like from my 20s. I've done it. I've built things from scratch. Other people just talk too much and they speak really well. They sound very believable on all these social media platforms, on the YouTube platforms, etc., but they've never created anything. You must just search their history, Google their history and see what they've created. Now you can Google my history. You'll see what I've created, what I've failed in so many times. I've been transparent with my journey. So I believe that I'm a credible person for you to learn from, because I also learn from other people. All right, let's go. 5 books to help you understand human behaviors. Number 1, predictably irrational. Predictably irrational offers an insight into why people behave the way they do and how they make the decisions that are influenced by irrational factors. Number 2, the righteous mind. The righteous mind, why good people are divided by politics and religion. This is a book by Jonathan Haidt. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you guys the previous book. The previous book, the author is Dan Ariely. Sorry. That's Arielly. So the righteous mind basically analyzes the moral foundations of our political and religious beliefs and argues that we should respect and understand them. Number 3, Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Coleman. Some of you guys know this book. Discusses how emotional intelligence plays a key role in your personal and professional success. Emotional intelligence. Other people talk about IQ, but there's also EQ. That's emotional intelligence. Go check out that book. It'll change your life. Give you a better understanding on human behavior. Number 4, Stumbling on Happiness. Stumbling on Happiness is by Daniel Gilbert. And it's a bestseller, this one. If you have even the slightest curiosity about the human condition, you ought to read this book. Really good book. It explores the ways in which our brains misjudge what will bring us the most fulfillment. And the next book I'll recommend, number 5, is The Tipping Point. Very popular book. This one was also a bestseller. How Little Things Can Make a Big Difference is by the best-selling author Malcolm Gladwell. Incredible. He brought us the outliers. Spoke about the 10,000 hours. A lot of you guys do know that one is a popular one, bestseller globally, very big, awesome author. Follow him on social media, Malcolm Gladwell. He shows you how small changes can have a big effect and how ideas and trends spread like viruses through a population. You know, like when I go and I sell cans of Mufa for 10 rand, 10 rand, 10 rand, 10 rand, 10 rand, somebody else might just take it for granted. Or when they see that old lady selling at a taxi rank on a plate, this one is 25 rand, this one is 20 rand, this one is 18 rand. You think, maybe in a day she makes like 500 or 700 bucks. You'll be shocked that they make like even all the way up to 5,000 rands a day. The compounding effect. Small monies. That's what this book is talking about. Shows you how small changes can have a big effect. People who go to the gym on a daily basis, those small reps that you keep taking. Some of you guys will think, no, I must just go get like bigger weights so that I can become as kumama quick, so that I can become as konja quick. No. It's about the small differences that you keep making. It's those reps. And and you never see a tree grow. But you left your home and you went to university. But when you came back in your home during the holidays, wow, this tree Mustang was this small. This tree is now becoming this big. You never see the tree grow, but it's growing daily. They're watering it. They're nurturing it. They're caring for it. They're looking after it. Those small little efforts on a daily basis. And such is life. Personal development. Read one book at a time. One chapter, one paragraph, one sentence at a time becomes a paragraph. One paragraph at a time becomes a page. One page at a time becomes a chapter. One chapter at a time, you finish a book. And then the next book, and then the next book, and then the next book. Before you know it, you've been reading books for 5 years and your mind just changes, increases, grows your vocabulary, just makes you an incredible person, etc. But human behavior, the best way you can study it is by living your life, meeting people, going out, analyzing when people talk, speaking less and listening more, observing more. As they always say, the most popular thing that people say is what? The reason why you've got one mouth, 2 ears, and 2 eyes, so that you can twice observe and listen than you speak. So speak less, observe more, and listen more, so you can understand people better. And people differ, and never judge people, and never have high expectations of people, because people are different. But what you got to do is to learn from each and every individual you encounter. Learn from each and every experience you get to be in. Whether you're visiting family, it's a family gathering, whether you're at a party somewhere, whether you're at a political event, whether you're at church, always make sure that you're learning and you're observing people's behaviors. That'll make you a better person. And that's what inspired me to put together these 5 books. And it's out there, it's on the internet, you can Google it. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope it gives you guys a great day today. Go out there, perform the best way you can. Go read books, go empower yourselves. Go have a great day. I love you very much, and thank you for tuning in. The 5 a.m. Club is daily. We drop daily videos, Monday to Monday at 5 o'clock in the morning. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Like, share, subscribe, and find out about most of the property development opportunities we have in Johannesburg by going to our website, www.ekasinobleproperties.com. We are building our own Ngonyama lifestyle estate in the north of Johannesburg, the richest square mile in Africa. Thank you very much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Danko, I love you.